Thanks for coming, everyone, especially our international visitors from America, Netherlands, Svenska, Sweden, here, yes, Bristol, here we are, Italy, Germany, France, Yugoslavia, the Czech Republic, Poland. That's just for the video to impress people. Yeah, thanks for coming anyway, everyone. It's nice to have everyone along again. Good to be back in the old London, the old country. You know, things haven't really changed. I mean, there's lots changed, of course. As you all know, I used to live here back in the early to late 70s, and when you look at the street names and everything, I think, oh yeah, I used to drive over that street and cross that street, and things sort of come back to me because I lived here for a long period, and especially when you're young. So today we're going to be going over a number of different things. We're going to be covering lots of Bagua. Bagua seems to be becoming a bit more popular nowadays as people discover the real Bagua and discover what it's really all about rather than some magical, mystical garbage. And the same thing, of course, happened with Taiji when it first started. Once upon a time, it was very difficult to even find a Taiji teacher that knew anything about the self-defense art, you know. It still is. But there are a few more, of course. So we're doing lots of Bagua. We'll be doing some of the third part of the Yanglu Chan's form again. Forgotten where we got up to last time, but we just started again somewhere. We're doing some new push hand stuff. Not new, but I haven't taught it before in this class at least. So first of all, we're going to be doing a couple of, as usual, I like to start my classes with what are called some little Qi awakening Qigong methods. And they're excellent little methods just to get a class started. Nothing worse than coming into a class and saying, okay everyone, follow me or something. And it takes you the next half hour just to break the ice and to get the Qi all bonded and the attention bonded. So it's all worked so good for a lot of your teaching, of course, and these little methods are fantastic for when you first enter a class and you can give this to the class and you immediately feel the energy rise up. So the first one comes from Bagua, although Bagua and Taiji are inextricably linked, of course, so many of the methods from Bagua are inherent in Taiji and vice versa. So the first method is inherently a Bagua method from the snake Bagua boxing, and the second one is directly from Taiji. And we normally do a closed method and an open method. So we start with the closed method, and this is from Bagua. It's from the snake. In fact, it's the opening of the snake Taiji. Snake Bagua boxing. So we just go straight into it. We're standing with the left foot forward. First of all, you're just seeing your weight on your rear leg, and you're just literally just sinking down through your body. That's another thing we'll be covering this class. I'll be covering sinking. Sinking is possibly one of the most important things that we can possibly do. In fact, you can't really unlock the door until you learn what real sinking is all about. But we'll go into that later. And if I don't, someone remind me. Just think of a straight line running down from your crown, straight down through the middle of your body, straight down in the front of your heel, just there. Down through the ground, you're just sitting there, just sinking your energy, and the knees are just slightly bent. This is the first move you'll make with your hands. Literally, it's a little bit like your first movement in your Taiji form. Notice that the hands sort of cross over though. They're not going like this as in the Taiji form. It's sort of more like a Bagua. You can do it underneath, or you can come over the top. In the martial application, coming over the top is possibly the safest method. And that's the method that I prefer, although you can get a completely different aspect of it from coming underneath, so you should really train in both methods. So that's the method that we're talking about. It's just you notice how I changed my weight from left to front. And when we do it quickly, in order to awaken the Qi, there will of course be a little step forward. And you'll notice that my mind is looking out past my right hand, but my eyes aren't. My eyes are looking down here, but I can't see anything down here. My mind is concentrated upon my right hand. That's peculiar to Bagua. And you notice that one hand is stretched, the other hand is lesser, and it's not bent up in a number 3 palm. It's more or less a number 2 palm. That's a number 2 palm. That would be a number 3 palm. So it's a number 2 palm. The right hand is a number 3 palm. So we're coming up like this. Number 2 palm, just a little open, and then the right hand's coming up, and it turns into a number 3 palm. And you notice how I see that the intent changes there. That's where the intent changes, and now the intent is on my right palm. So now I'm looking peripherally at my right palm, and my mind is, more importantly, is on my right palm at this point. Yeah, you have to do it on both sides as well, so you can train on both sides if you like. Probably the most important aspect here is that your intent changes from your dantian. Sitting in this back position, your intent is actually on your dantian, as in all Qigong. But in order for Qigong to do you any good, it has to start moving somewhere. And that's the way Taiji and Bagua work in the healing aspects of your own body, of course. You have these martial things to do, which sends the Qi from your dantian through the correct meridians to do the job that you're trying to do, which in this case is awaking the Qi through the kidney meridian. That's what you're trying to do, or the life force. So it's important for you to center your energy in the dantian before you start. And of course, as usual, the tongue is resting on your hard palate. The teeth are just lightly open, and you're breathing in and out through your nose. So it'll be an in-breath. When you do it quickly, of course, you don't worry about the breathing, but just doing it slowly. That point there is where your intent changes from your dantian to the right hand. And stretching it a little bit helps you to change the intent to your right hand. And at this point, if you brought your hands together laterally, they would go like that. So this would be incorrect, you see, because they're not making, and this would be incorrect because they're not. They should be like that. And at this point, what you're aiming at, what you're intending on is, again, this little weapon that we use, which is peculiar to Taiji and Bagua only. It's that part of your hand, which is a brilliant weapon. It's in there. I don't know what that bone's called. Maybe someone doing physiology can tell us, but it's that little protruding bone there that you're aiming at. So it wouldn't be like that. You see, it's like, and see how the hand's just turned in? Slightly. Now what we normally do is we train it. When you do this in the morning, I'm just telling you to do it slowly at the moment, just so you can know exactly how to do it and how to teach it to people. But in order for it to become a Qi, a waking form, there's more to it than this. There's another 1, 2, 3, 4 moves yet in this whole section. But in order for it to work upon the Qi awaking, we have to do it like